Rob was a little tight today. Again, they're going to go through a workout, and hopefully he'll be clear to go.
Was his back?
Yeah.
Are there any updates on Kyrie regarding like tomorrow?
I don't have anything definitive yet. I haven't been told anything definitive, so we'll see.
Was not taking on a trip just precautionary, or could he have played if it was a playoff game, something like that?
I don't think so. I think it was, obviously he's all these games are big games, so he wasn't going to be able to play, and so being on the trip, we decided to leave both him and Baines back so they could do all their rehab, and knowing some of the weather challenges, that also made sense.
What are you hoping to take away from this particular game against the Sixers team that's obviously very different than the team you've seen the first two times?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're, I talked about it yesterday, what they are and what I've seen or what I think, and just even more impressed as I watch more and more. I think they're awfully talented, and it really starts with that physical advantage that they have at a lot of positions. I mean, it's a really hard team to match up with. And, some of these teams, a couple of these teams in the league where you've got a guy like Simmons running the point, sometimes when Houston just has Harden out there as the point, like it's hard to match up with them because they're so big. And so you usually have to put your point guard on somebody else. And obviously we've guarded Simmons with our four most of the time in the last couple of years, or last couple of games we played them over the last couple of years. So we'll see. I mean, they're a matchup problem for sure.
This is Brad Wanamaker's homecoming of sorts, his first game.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
First NBA game here. I mean, just how, as he's played more, just how much has his
very
value
solid
increased?
guy, Mark, in every which way. Like you know what you're getting. If he doesn't play, he's good. If he does play, he's good. He's a good teammate. He's everything that was advertised when we signed him. And he knew when he came in that he would be behind Kyrie and Terry, and oftentimes smart as well at the point, but has always prepared well for his moment. But he's been through this. He's a pro's pro. He's been all over the world playing basketball at a high level and has worked hard to get himself in position to have a chance to play an NBA game in his hometown. So that's a neat thing.
Coach, you've talked about this. Just that third quarter has really been troublesome for defense all season long. When you go back and you look at the video, are there certain things that jump out that really did set themselves apart?
We have to play harder and better together. That's it. It's bottom line. That's what we're trying to do, and we need to make sure that we're better in that stretch. We've been awfully good in the first, awfully good in the fourth. Second and third has not been as good, and we just have to play at a different level than we have.
Terry starting for Kyrie.
Yep.
When you talked a little bit just in terms of, you wanting to hold guys more accountable yesterday. When you look at that, do you just go into a game with just a clean slate for everyone on that front, or do you kind of just try to take into account what you've seen in trends and things like that?
I never want to ask anybody to play perfect, because the game's never going to be played perfect. You just have to play to a standard. And again, it goes back to what I just said. You have to play with great togetherness, value every possession that way, and maximum effort to have a chance to win in this league. And that's every night. That's not just against the best of the best. And we're playing what I think is probably one of the best of the best tonight. And so we know that that's obviously the case. And we'll see.
Brian, it'd be interesting to see how you guys will respond, Ross and Kyrie's here, not just to see how they respond after the last couple of days.
No, I'm not really that concerned about the response, Gary. I mean, we have to play exceptionally well to have a chance to win. So that's the bottom line. As far as competing and doing the things that we need to do from that angle, I would think that we would come out and play really hard. We were on a really good stretch of games there prior to the last two. And, the last two we let slip away. And the problem with the last two is the stretch that's coming up. And I think that that's ultimately where, we've put ourselves in that position in the last two games. And now, we just have to focus on playing hard, playing well, playing together. And then everything else takes care of itself. And ultimately, that's all I'm really looking forward to. Thanks.
Thanks.